Hey guys, Noct here. I decided to do another tier list video, even though I know it's an old meme. I'm not really doing it to be a meme. It's just I thought it was something fun to do, and as you guys can see, I'm doing it on all the custom factions I did. Some of them have been removed, not implemented, pretty much neglected. But yeah, we're gonna see where they fit on the list. In my opinion, this is purely based on my opinion, but I will be basing this off of kind of like set size, what kind of equipment they have roughly. I kind of remember, kind of don't, and like how popular these sets are. Depending also how many renditions I've given these sets. So first we're going with the Aztec Empire. This was just one that I made because I like the whole Aztec appeal and stuff like that. But they only gone through like one update, and that was their infantry, which it was okay, I guess, but like nobody really plays this one. I've only seen people play it a few times. It's not very powerful. It's maybe slightly more powerful than Mexico, and Mexico is like a fucking almost F tier. So this thing is gonna go in E because it's really not that good. Oh, oops. Forgive me, forgot to do the transparency. That's gonna go into E tier. The Byzantine Empire. This is a fan favorite. I've seen lots of people play this one. The set gone, I think, through like 3 updates. I'm getting a little bit more better equipment in I think the last one, but the infantry got updated twice, and this time they look a lot better than they did before. I mean, they could go through some changes still, but yeah, I mean, they start off with a powerful land base. There's really nothing bad about this set. I mean, it's a well-rounded set. People like playing it, and because of that, it's going to go in A tier. It's not quite S tier because it's not like brokenly OP. The Confederate States, of course, I'm going to have to add the CSA if I have USA. I mean, the set is like, it's basically an American set, but just with a little bit of Southern flavor. I mean, I did my best with all the naming and stuff. I mean, the USA is obviously more powerful, but I mean, the CSA just feels like a Confederate set. So it's not A tier. It's more of B tier just because of how weak it is. I mean, America, in my opinion, would be an A tier. So this thing would have to be a B tier. Maybe even a C tier, but I mean, because of how unique I tried to make it, it's a B tier. The Emi Empire made that for reality, as he's from the land down under. It's not really a well played set, probably because I think it's only he's allowed to play it. I mean, it's just a meme set. He said I actually can't do it, and I did anyways. I didn't want to make emus for the longest time, but I decided how to. I mean, not very powerful. They do have suicide emus and mechs, but I mean, like, compared to these powers and where they are, I mean, they're just a C tier. Like, I can't go with the meme here. They're D tier. They're not really that good of a set. They're still better than the Aztecs, though. The Holy Roman Empire. I mean, they got kind of a fucking electorate mechanic added, but it's really hard to play with that. It doesn't really quite work. But I mean, like, I don't know. It's a decent German set. Does it have like quite a few like late war weapons, just nothing, Cold War, because a lot of the stuff hasn't been updated for the Cold War. I'm pretty sure it would stand toe to toe with the Byzantines. I mean, it's better, it would be a lot better than the Confederates. So it's gonna go A tier. ISIS didn't really keep this set around for very long. You guys probably didn't even know it existed. I even got this flag in there because I was able to do the whole transparency thing. They didn't even notice it was uploaded. I mean, like, it borrowed a lot of equipment from America and the British, and it was kind of just an set, plus the infantry I used were kind of shit, so I kind of just scrapped it. And I mean, in terms of power, it had like, I gave it all the Caliph's land, so it was pretty powerful in land wise, but I mean, like, militarily, fuck, it probably, in my opinion, like, I didn't even like the set, so it's gonna go in F tier because I just don't like it. The Japanese shogunate, kind of just my wet dream. I don't know, like, they're, I mean, Japan's, in my opinion, better than this thing. This is just for more shogunate flavor. They're more of a B tier. I mean, like, they're not that good. Like, I mean, they're not shit. because I did a good job on the troops. Like I think I redid them, yeah, once, and made them a little bit more samurai-esque. Which I know you people like look at these things and go, "Why do you add armor?" Well, I mean, it's just for the aesthetics. I don't really care for practicality. Speaking of practicality, the Knights of Saint John, or the Knights Hospitaller, this set was made because Stratsov, kind of wanted it, but I mean, hasn't really been played. It doesn't really have a big power base. It's so fucking weak. The troops did get an update, and they do look a lot better. But I mean, in terms of power, they're F tier for power. But I mean, because of the looks, they're gonna go in E tier because it just makes them look a lot better. Limburg, this shit got removed so fast. Well, maybe not so fast. Just as soon as I was able to get to it, because fucking Vlad made this disgusting thing, and I can't believe I even approved it. But yeah, no, it's a fucking joke. It's a disgusting set. Mongol Empire, basically made it completely mobile. They do have some quite powerful weapons. Like, they literally have cav that have fucking rocket launcher people and stuff like that. So, I mean, I can't remember how much land they own, and I don't think they're that big. I can't remember. I know it's a good portion of northern China, but I mean, like, they're probably about C tier. I mean, it's the Mongol Empire, but I mean, C tier for power. And, I mean, the looks for it fit, but Greater Fireland basically just combined Austria-Hungary with the German Empire. It has me in the set. I know, kind of weird set. Barely play it. It's just kind of something I did just for no reason. I mean, I'm probably not going to keep it. But I mean, in terms of power and tech, it is A tier because of how powerful it is. But it's barely played. New Schwabenland with the little freaking censorship symbol. I mean, Antarctica, German player loses, they can go to Antarctica, and then they can go into space. I mean, it's not a very powerful set. It's just designed just to extend playment. Like, some people don't even know it exists. They don't even know how to get into Antarctica. I've shown lots of people. I mean, like, I think the set might be locked. I can't remember if I unlocked it or not. I mean, it's just, It's okay. Like, it's D tier because I didn't really make anything unique besides, like, just the leaders. Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth. This set, I think this is the set that I probably did the most customization on when I first made it, because I was fiddling with like the wing hussars and stuff like that. I even made like the fucking the wing hussar tanks with the lance, and the set is designed to be shit in the late stages. I mean, I will probably improve it later so it's a little bit better, but like, it's supposed to hit like the major powers like Russia and Germany like right away. As soon as they can. So that's the reason why it's made like that. I mean, it's kind of a meme set. I mean, it's got the mail truck, for fuck's sakes. And if you guys are not aware, apparently Polish mail truck is the most OP thing in Road to War. Well, when it was Road to War. And yeah, and the only thing that can defeat them were Poem. So the Spanish troops that they had. So yeah, no, I mean, this is a good set. I mean, it would be biased for me to put it in fucking God tier, but I mean, there's not that many S tier sets. But because I had I had a blast making it. Roblox was a fucking pain in the ass because they kept blocking my decals when I was trying to upload it, and I had the Wing Hussars arrived, or however the fuck it goes, playing in my head on repeat until the set got uploaded. But it's S tier just because I had fun making it. This is one of the sets that I had the most fun making on, and I don't even like the Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth just because it's the Polish. Prussia, another set that actually this was the first custom set I made. Some of you might remember that, might not. I don't know. It was kind of shit back in the day, but I've improved it quite a bit. I mean, the land kind of doesn't make sense. I'm probably gonna remove the Baltics and replace it with like Eastern Germany, so it's more of the Prussia feel. But I mean, they're quite powerful. People have play them all the time. I've literally seen in Prussia pretty much every single startup almost. They're quite nice. People like playing them, so they're gonna go S tier because I also think they're a good set. Red Alert, this set, and then the New World Order. I'm gonna do these both at the same time because I have a story with these. Most of you might not know. I first made the New World Order set because Klaus was going to pay me Robux for it because I had to pay back Stratsov as he bought the group from someone who held it because, I got fucking cooed. And then I paid him back the money. But people were saying this is broken and they were complaining. So I'm like, okay, guys, I'll have a counter to it. which was kind of Vlad's idea, but I'm the one who fucking made it all completely. Which this thing needs an update, but so does the New World Order. I mean, these sets aren't played as much anymore, probably because of no startups or whatever. But this was literally made to counteract the New World Order. So I mean, they're both broken sets, so they're both god tier. Not just because like I like them, it's just they got tech that nothing else does. I mean, these guys have like fucking zombie robots, and he's got like bears and shit. So Rhineland, people are not happy that I turned Rhineland into a communist state. One of Vlad's friends first made it. I can't remember who the fuck it was, but he kind of made it too. And it looked shit because it used a mixture of German and Soviet tank. It just looked ugly. So I made it different, a little bit more German. It's just the people don't like the communists. I'm probably gonna remove the communist whole shebang and just make it a republic at the start, like default, with all the symbols, so you don't see little red stars on it. But I mean, aesthetically, it's a pleasing set. I first did Rhineland when I started doing the whole the German infantry line update, like Prussia, the Teutonic Order, or whatever. But in terms of power, it's like fucking D tier, just because. No, it's more like E tier. No, I mean it has good stuff in it, but I mean, yeah, D tier. It's just I don't know. The Roman Empire. This one gone through a couple updates, like I think two or three. I can't remember. But the troops back in the day looked like crap, and now then I made a second update, and then I did a third update, kind of with the tanks. I mean, I've seen this played like pretty much most of the time because people favor this over Italy. I mean, who wouldn't? It's still gonna get updates because I wanted to make it, a little bit more Roman, even though it's quite Roman. I don't know. It's a really good set. It's gonna go in S tier, but I mean, I've played it a couple times. I don't really like playing the Roman Empire. I don't really like playing any of my custom nations, to be honest, just because I don't know. I spent all the time making them, and I don't know. It's just weird. I'd rather have other people enjoy them. The Teutonic Order. This was another set that got a little bit of an update with the troops and stuff like that, and the tanks. I had, who was it? Their user literally, I think it was Teutonic, but now it's like Texan Ranger. They changed the name a lot. I'm just gonna say Teutonic. I'm pretty sure you know who that is, or Liechtenstein Ball. I'm pretty sure you know who that is. Helped me make some of the tanks, but I wanted to kind of give it a final finish update, so I did that. I mean, they're kind of comparable to Prussia. Oof. In like kind of power, and they're played quite a bit, but I mean they're not like S tier. They're gonna go in A tier. Archduchy of Elstadt, basically a set made from a fucking anime. I can't remember the name of it. Not a very good set, just kind of a meme set. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna remove it. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think it is. I just think I don't know, put it in here. I mean, it was a okay set because that's when I started messing with like different hairstyles and stuff like that, and I started making more better. I've been making much better. I don't even fucking know grammar, leaders and stuff. But I mean, like, it's E tier. It's not really that great of a set. Russian Empire. The thing is, I might have mixed up. I'm not sure if Prussia was the first set or White Russia. I think maybe White Russia was, but I made Prussia completely finished because I didn't really want to work on White Russia. This one still needs an update for like the troops and stuff, but I mean, it's just an alternative to the Soviets, so it feels more like a fucking czarist empire. I mean, like, it needs quite a lot of work and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's a decent set. I mean, it's like A tier. Maybe even B tier. Let's put it in A tier. I mean, it has a navy and everything like that, so it's not bad. Bavaria has not even been updated once. Their troops are like kind of, their tanks are kind of, I don't know. I need to change them a little bit so they don't look way too German. I mean, Bavaria is German, just not like Nazi Germany. They could kind of go. They're gonna go E because I find them shittier than Rhineland just for look. Greater Finland, which was Fugers. I don't even know how to pronounce his name properly. His set that Vlad and him kind of made, but he redid most of the Vlad shitty stuff. I mean, it's quite a powerful set for a freaking Scandinavian nation because of all the Cold War stuff. It's probably the only custom that actually has proper Cold War stuff because he was able to implement it and stuff like that, and I'm just lazy. So, I mean, in terms of power, it's not S tier. It is quite good, but I would put it on the fence between S and A just because of how big it is, but I mean, like, it has the tech. The Martian Empire, which is only, like, events, I mean, it's broken because it's got fucking tech that's, like, shields and shit, but I mean, you can easily defeat them if you know their weakness. Plus, other nations can get XCOM or whatever. Haven't really quite worked that out. This is basically based off that one mod from Hearts of Iron 4, The Martian Invasion. Actually, no, first I based it off of Hearts of Iron 2, which was like the alien invasion that you could do, but then I changed it into The Martian. So that's going to go in God tier because it's broken. And it looks like it's done, but it's actually not. The Empire of Ulm, a set that actually has not been quite made yet, but it's going to be made. And yeah, it's literally just going to be God tier. Let me just cover this whole thing, and that's it, guys. For now, I'm probably going to do another one. I'm not sure what it'll be, but have a fun, gay time.